have my bag
I would
with me,
like to
but
start off the show with wise words from me. Folks, take my advice. Pull down your pants and slide on the ice. Welcome to Sub Sunday something. I don't even know what Sub Sunday is.
Sub Sunday episode 3. We have the man with the braces himself,
GW.
GW, George Washington Jr.
George Washington. This is starting off
Guys,
badly already.
I'm GW. I'm the
Hey, GW, what's your name?
Minion.
GW, what's your name?
You want me to say my full name, like my real one?
If you want to say your real name, say your real name.
Oh yeah, I'm Devin. How you guys doing?
It doesn't matter what your name is, jabroni! Sorry, go ahead. I'm good now. I'm good.
GW, resident minion, the idiot who told on himself. All those names. Privileged white kid. I don't know.
Yeah. So it's been kind of crazy. I've actually I'm gonna go ahead and talk a little bit about what's been going on with my channel and everything. I've been kind of going through a funky rut lately. I started this new job, and the new job is fucking amazing. I love it. Put it this way, my phones got turned off because I do a right now I do monthly prepaid. I'm through Straight Talk. Okay, Straight Talk is great. I pay $45 a month. My phone is secure for a month. The internet is great. Everything. I love it. I've been doing it for the last 3 years. That's how me and my wife made sure we had phones when everything was falling apart for us. When I worked at Walmart, about 3 o'clock in the morning, I was like, I need to figure out what a good way for us to keep phones together. So I was standing in the electronics aisle, and I'm like, this is not a bad idea. I mean, it'll cost about $1,400. But if we do it at tax time, then we're guaranteed to have our phones for a year. There's no worrying about can we pay this bill or anything like that. So for the last 3 years, we've been doing it, and it's worked out pretty well. This year we couldn't pay the $4.95 for each phone, so we've been going on a month-to-month basis, which is a little rough because that's an extra $45 per pocket. But with me changing jobs, there's kind of that funky area where I don't have a paycheck, and then I have a small paycheck for starting. And I'm going to tell you guys exactly how awesome my boss is. I was out and about with the kids, and I stopped by the store because I saw the owners opening the store. It is a family-owned business. It's a husband and wife. They own the business, and I was like, I pulled into, put it this way, I pulled into the parking lot, and I stuck my head out the window and went, "Hey, you guys!" Right? And the stiff one out of the couple turned around and looked at me and went, "Hey, you guys!" I'm like, now be it Derek, which is the guy who hired me, and his wife Dixie, which she made all the final decisions, of course. Dixie is the more high-strung one. She's the one you don't want to piss off. Derek is very laid back. He's very chill. He's very cool. And it's funny because before he could even turn around to do it, she turned around and did it. And I'm like, yes, I have an excellent bosses. These guys are amazing, and I cannot fuck this job up no matter what.
Yeah, I know. You're set.
And I looked at Derek. I said, listen, until I can get my paycheck, my phones are going to be off. And he's like, you know what? How much does it cost to take care of your phones? And he just went ahead and said, just pay me back when you get paid. Paid for me and for Kieran and me to make sure that our phones were taken care of until I could pay it back. And I'm like, dude, you didn't have to do that. And he's like, no, you need a phone, so that way I can call you if I need your help. I'm like, that's awesome. So that's really cool. I'm lucky. I got a really good job, and it's gonna get a lot better. But I've been kind of going through a little bit of funk lately. That's why there hasn't been very many videos up there. And my Sony Vegas is giving me issues rendering the TwitchCon trip. So that's what the holdup on that one is. I'm actually going to send the files and everything over to. I have a community manager of sorts right now, which is pretty cool. One of my viewers, Wolf Mason, he is willing to edit videos for me and help maintain stuff for me on the show.
God damn it, Tony, you could have asked me to do that.
Well,
he got a Premiere Pro membership for a whole goddamn year, and I make like a video a month.
he's got the same damn thing. He's got it all in lockdown, and yeah, like he offered, so I just said okay. And I'm gonna send it over to him so he can get it rendered up and everything, and then I'll go back through and I'll add audio commentary and everything. So, which is gonna be cool. Let's finally get this done. But I'm kind of stuck. I need to get myself moving in a place that I won't be unstuck, where I won't be stuck, and it's a struggle. I'm not depressed, but I'm kind of like, borderline between depressed and not depressed. Like, you know what? I'm not depressed enough to be considered depressed, but I need to. I know what I got to do. Let's do this. Let's do this. So I'm just waiting for the right moment to just do it, and kind of working through things right now. What do I want to do with this channel? What do I want to do with my Twitch channel? What am I going to do in the future? How can I make it grow like I want it to? And honestly, I wish there was digital Viagra, I mean, that'd be great. Make it grow all night long, all night. So yeah. But yeah, so what have you guys been playing?
I've been streaming South Park. I bought this here webcam. I streamed. I hit 20 followers this weekend, which was cool. Everything's been good. I got my all my grades turned out good for the first report card, so that's good. 4 A's, 3 B's. Life of a high schooler. Season starts November 9th, so we've just been conditioning.
Were you going to start wrestling with people?
Well, I mean, I've been wrestling. I wrestle all year round, except this is typically I just go to my club, but then I'll show up at my high school practice, which is a little lesser, but you got to be a teammate, right?
So how long have you been wrestling?
About 4 years. And I'm a freshman going in. So.
I wrestled for 1 year in high school, sophomore year.
Sophomore year?
Yeah.
What weight you wrestle?
It was 135.
135. I'm going 32 this year. So.
Keep talking, guys. Hold on a second.
What?
Wow, I just say keep talking, and everybody's like,
oh, keep
Hold on
talking.
1 second.
I thought you said stop talking. Hold on 1 second.
No, keep talking.
I finally figured out my second monitor, thank God.
Yeah.
That took a while to figure out. I was having a problem with updates and such, and I fixed all that. Hello. I fixed all that up, and
Hey, can everyone do me a favor? Go to your YouTube channel and check your watch history and tell me if you have a bunch of videos you haven't watched. Because I'm pretty sure.
Watch later.
No, your history.
Okay.
Because I have a bunch of videos that I've never watched before, and I'm pretty sure my YouTube channel is a part of some bot watching a bunch of videos. I signed up with a new MCN, so maybe they're using my channel as one, but I don't. And I just did. I didn't read what I signed, so probably I signed. I think you can do that.
This is all looking good. Looks fine.
Okay.
You know something? I am the worst YouTuber in the world as far as watching YouTube videos because I am horrible. You're like, hey, watch this video. I click on it and give it about 2 minutes, and then I'm like, yeah, okay, cool.
Dude,
sorry, that was in my history.
my one video it capped out at views probably earlier this week, and it's been sticking around 25,000. So
that's awesome.
It looks like
25,000 views.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so what have you been playing, Citadel?
I've been playing. I played a little bit of Black Ops 2, and I played a little bit of Counter-Strike. That's it. I didn't play many games because
I hate Counter-Strike.
Making a short movie.
I don't even understand why you hate Counter-Strike. I have fun with it.
Yeah, I have fun too.
Tons of fun. I had a frame rate problem streaming it earlier today, and that was really annoying.
Yeah, I did too. I was streaming it. Are you I was recording videos earlier that day, and I set it to 1080p 60, and then once I dropped it down to 720p 60, it was working fine.
Oh, dude, I set the cap at 60 because I was streaming, and I thought that might help, but no, it messed it all up, and so I ended up just playing more South Park.
Look at that.
What are your specs?
I have 8 gigs of RAM, 750 Ti. I should know these offhand, shouldn't I?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. I got a PC. Let's put it that way. No.
All right, that's what peasants say. I got a PlayStation.
No.
PlayStation.
Kelly last night convinced me to keep my Xbox, so my entire setup's like altered because I have this big brick shit that takes up a bunch of space on my desk. And I can't put it sideways, so it's sideways, so it's annoying me. I have a AMD FX 4300 quad core, 750 Ti. Do you care about the motherboard?
Yes.
MSI 760GM.
That's like a girl saying, "Do you care about the ass?" Yes.
Do you want me to reread it now?
I got it.
Okay. No, there were some digits I missed on there.
Okay, first things first, we're just going to talk about, I can't even say her name, Yukiya Kuramoti, and she's like my Twitter crush, completely and utterly.
Is that the thing you just sent me?
Yeah, that's the clip, the tweet I sent you.
Send that again.
Okay, guys, go outside, please.
No, come in here. Show your son what a real woman looks like, and then show your daughter. Be like this.
No.
That's not the lesson you want to teach them?
That's not even funny.
Damn, son.
Yeah, and
overstepped.
And
she's got an ass. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Well, send me this again.
Right, and it's just if I hadn't married my wife, I would have dated an Asian woman, and this would be it. She definitely would be it.
Kelly's during sex. He's taping his wife's eyes to cheek them.
You don't understand. I've always had a thing for Asian women. Always.
I could never get into it.
I know, and I could get into it.
I don't like her hair, but the rest of her I like.
I don't understand what's so. I don't. It's not processing for me. This just isn't. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
I get it. She's a pretty girl and stuff. I just don't.
What kind of women do you like, GW? I mean, do you? Okay, let's base this out. Would you date a black girl? No, no, you wouldn't. Your personality says no, you wouldn't date a black girl. Unless she is white, as in her personality reflects upon a white girl. What I'm straight up asking you is,
can I ask you this? There is a girl I know that I date her. Yes, she's very pretty. She's mixed. Does that count?
Yes, it counts.
Fine. Boom.
Okay, would you date a Latino?
Absolutely.
See, there's no hesitation there. All right, what about an Asian girl?
No.
No, see.
No, it's not.
Ah, you too late. Too late.
I guess if I got to know her and crap, yeah, but I mean, it's just.
It doesn't appeal to what you like. It's okay.
I'm not being a dick. It just doesn't.
It doesn't appeal to what you like. It's okay. It's okay. It's no big deal. Everybody has their taste. I've just had an affinity for Asian women, and I love my wife. She's beautiful, and I'm happy to be with her, and I'm happy with her. And some days I feel like holding the pillow over her face until she stops struggling. But unfortunately, I'd miss her too damn much if I did that, and that's just miserable.
Here's a picture. This is like
But okay, Jordan, would you date a black girl?
Yes, I just linked a girl that Kerry Washington is amazing.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they're right here. Absolutely.
Yeah, Kerry Washington is great.
And you know what? Fuck you. Watching Scandal can be fun. You know, my
Scandal's
mom
a great. Do you watch Scandal?
You know what? My mom watches Scandal, and guess what? Sometimes I'll sit next to her. If I don't have any homework, I'll sit next to her while she's on her iPad, and I'll watch
Scandal's
Scandal.
a great TV show.
You know what? It's great. It is. Olivia Pope fucking kicks ass.
Yes, she does. Olivia Pope does kick ass.
I don't like her lips.
You don't like her lips?
No,
That's the cutoff for you?
The lips?
The lips?
Well, no, it's nothing really.
That's
that.
not even
It's,
the prettiest picture I can think of her.
It's not. I try to find what, like, just her walking around in the show. She's just gorgeous.
I know. I don't. There's.
Like, I tried. Like, did you see the episode where she was kidnapped?
Yes. She was
That was
pretty.
probably the
Even
worst
with
she's
the
ever
frizzy hair.
looked in her life, and she was still looking good.
She was still pretty, and
Yeah.
she's just an all-around beautiful woman.
I don't know. To me, her lips mess up her face. She's
No.
all very, and it just might be the picture. That's the thing. It just might be the picture. Find me another picture of her.
All right. I'm just gonna Google Scandal. Just find one of her in the show.
So, has anybody watched Gotham yet? I finally broke down and watched the first season of Gotham, and
I watched the first episode. 22
three
minutes through.
3 days later, I finished all 24 episodes, or how many ever episodes there were.
Here's another one. I can't watch that. I'm not interested.
Can
I
I?
watched the scene with the Joker, and then that was it.
It's not the Joker. It is not the Joker.
I watched the kid with the scene with the kid who's going to become the Joker one day.
Nah, he's dead in the second season.
Oh, thanks for the spoiler.
Anytime.
Dude, you know who's a really
She's
Hold up.
appealing, but she's not what I like, you know? I
on
gotta be
Pretty
honest.
Women.
Would I
I
push her
had-
out of bed? No.
I
did you say?
had a science teacher that was, oh my god, what was her name? Let me ask my friends. She was oh my god, she was so hot. You know what? I might at the time just have been a pented up Catholic school kid, but this woman was 10 out of 10. It was, there was no learning of science. We just watch her walk.
Nice.
What was her name?
GW's like, for science.
God, her last name was Jernstrom.
What do you think about this girl? I don't like her, but a bunch of people say she's gorgeous, but I don't really like her that much.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm very...
No, not feeling it.
I linked it.
For me, she would have to have a good personality.
She's pretty. Just whenever I say no right off the bat, you have to understand if I got to know the woman and liked her, then it wouldn't be a problem. But just looking off straight, no, I wouldn't dig this girl necessarily.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's go. We talked about what we've been playing. I've been playing Destiny. Let's just be honest. I've just played Destiny and Vermintide. Warhammer Vermintide is amazing. If you guys haven't picked it up, you should.
Founders.
It's like Left 4 Dead. It really is. I mean, hell, even like the special enemies are like Left 4 Dead. You got a gas rat. You have a huge Hulk rat. You have a hooker, which is like the smoker.
You have an assassin.
And you have an assassin, which is
the witch.
exactly like a hunter.
The assassin's the witch.
The hunter.
The assassin's the one that hits you and that takes you down in one hit.
No, the assassin is the one that jumps from the rooftops, like the hunter did.
Oh, well then I'm talking about the one that hits you in one hit.
Kelly,
Yeah, I saw.
it is sitting right here.
Mm-hmm.
My brother has it.
Mm-hmm.
He's not off of work yet. I will probably play it later, but I'm level 14. So, and you're going to be re-leveling up too. So,
Step your game up, son, because it ain't gonna take me much time to get to level 40.
I'm jumping on the bandwagon with you, and I'll just stand right behind
Did you get an Xbox, Kelly?
Not yet. I found somebody that's willing to sell me their Xbox One and like 6 or 7 games and 2 controllers for $275.
It's pretty good.
That's better than you buying a $350 graphics card.
No, it's not.
That was the original deal.
Yeah.
Or
yeah,
him and I had a
that
deal.
was the original deal. I was gonna buy him a graphics card, and he was gonna send me his Xbox One. But no, I've just been playing Destiny and Warhammer Vermintide. Vermintide is very good. Seriously, it is basically a Left 4 Dead clone, and that's not a bad thing at all. You know. I need to play Until Dawn. I think I'm gonna play some of that tonight. And I have so many fucking games I need to play now. So many. I need to.
I'm not interested in any games that I have right now. I'm literally waiting for Black Ops 3 and Fallout 4. Like Black Ops 3 comes out, that's when I seriously like I'm so excited for Black Ops 3 and Fallout 4.
I could care less for Black Ops 3. I am so over PvP stuff.
No, because you don't understand. YouTube's gonna be fucking great. I don't know if you guys have been following this Thrust thing, but it might turn out well.
Fuck Keemstar. That shit's gonna fail because he's an idiot.
No, I jump. No,
Overwatch is in 2 days, so that's good.
I don't even care about Overwatch.
I don't care. I do not care.
Wings' channel is going to get a little more interesting with Black Ops 3.
If he makes videos.
If he makes video. Although, no, between Fallout 4 and Black Ops 3, he can come back and make himself some money. But
if he makes videos.
If he makes the videos, this is true. But
therein lies the key.
I am happy I bought this because there's no way I would have been able to buy a good graphics card from before November. So I will definitely be getting what's it called, Black Ops 3 and Fallout 4 for the Xbone.
I got a notification from the Bethesda store saying that we are emailing you to assure you that your copy of Fallout 4 Pip-Boy Edition will be delivered to you on November 10th. I'm like,
you got the full wrist thing?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I just pre-ordered Fallout 4 and the season pass.
I think my grandma and I pre-ordered it. I might have to run out at some point and pre-order it. I don't know.
Nice. Well, see, that's one thing I'm worried about is here soon I'm gonna have to move to a two computer streaming system because with the games getting a lot more demanding, it's actually starting to put a tax on my system, which is.
Are you serious? I haven't had that problem yet.
There's been a couple games that have exerted my system, and I'm sitting there going, really? Why? It could be just poor performance on their part, setting it up weird.
You have a full PC, don't you?
Yeah, I have a Mac.
I think everyone who has a PC has a full PC. I don't know
I get that. Okay. Well, let's put it this way. My PC is probably exactly half of Kelly's.
What kind of processor you got?
It's all in that document. I have... Son of a bitch, did you delete it? Why'd you delete it? That was there.
This is a topic list, not a chat, motherfucker. Put it in the chat if you want to chat.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
That's okay. So, he's whipping out video games. So I'm going to bring out my stack of video games here and show you.
Oh, wait. Hold on. No, I'll copy
the Nerdpendium over here, I guess it is. So I have Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Dead Space 3, Limited Edition, Grand Theft Auto 5, which I probably will never play, Grand Theft Auto episodes from Liberty City, World at War, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 2, Black Ops, Beautiful Katamari, and Assassin's Creed 3. Hold on.
I'm not done.
Advanced Warfare.
Wow.
PS4. Destiny. Until Dawn. Skylanders SWAT Force. Heavy Rain. Ni no Kuni. This is a Friends, Nocturnal Doctorate, which I need to play eventually. Battlefield 3. Look, Assassin's Creed Black Flag 4. Go.
Yeah, he's like, out,
3.
out.
Go. Go. Nope. So these are my, those are all the console games I have.
I have.
These are all my games. I buy digitally.
Nice. Now, that's not even counting my digital games. I have a retarded amount of digital games.
I have Grand Theft Auto 5, which, Chris, Michael, Sassafras Wolfpack, if you end up watching this, this was the best 2 years of gaming for us on Xbox 360 and early into the Xbox One. This game has been played the shit out of, and I am so tired of it. Because we played it for a solid 2 years.
Did you play the new update?
I have not. I've played, I don't know. I haven't played the last update. I have Batman, Arkham Knight.
Oh, hold on.
It's getting
Speaking of
re-released on Wednesday.
Yep,
And-
Wednesday it is being re-released.
And I have Destiny. That's all I have. I have Black Flag and Unity on the Xbox. It was part of the bundle. I have, I think I have about 42 Steam games.
I bought the same bundle.
Yeah. You return your Xbox?
No, I still have it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, literally, my entire. Actually, I'll send you a picture, Kelly. My entire setup is all messed up now, or not messed up, just new because I had to fit this massive X. It's such an annoying console. It's so big, and you can't prop it on the side. It's ridiculous.
Why can't you prop it on the side?
You're not supposed to. There are two
Really?
vents on it. You're not supposed to prop it on the side at all.
Yay.
I might go fuck the police with it though, but I don't want to mess it up either.
But yeah. Oh, since I haven't been playing games, I've been fucking with this thing for all week, trying to get the best quality and getting good shots out of it. Then I bought a new lens came yesterday. I bought a macro lens, which is awesome. So I can zoom in really close to something and get really good quality.
This is a story I've been translating in Latin all weekend. This has been my weekend.
All right. Let's start. Let's talk Star Wars talk.
Oh yeah. Wait, I already have
Skipping over
questions.
pre-orders?
I have questions straight off the bat.
We're gonna get to know pre-orders here in a minute.
All right. I got a question about Star Wars. All right. So, from my understanding, this movie is taking place, 30 or a while after.
30 years after.
30 years after. Now, Luke is not the guy with the triple. That's Kylo Ren or whatever.
That's Kylo Ren, yeah.
Kylo Ren. But Luke, from what I understand, has kind of disappeared after it, right?
Well, he's not in the trailers
Yeah, no, I
or
understand.
the poster.
But he kind of disappears though.
Well, they threw away the canon, so we don't know what happened. So anything you're about to say about the extent
Yeah.
EU, you could
We
just
have no clue what happened. So
point it,
basically,
yeah.
what we don't know is did the Republic fucking do anything afterwards, or for 30 years have they been fighting, for Coruscant or anything like that? I mean, we don't know.
But
what's
the
going
Empire
on.
isn't fully destroyed. Obviously, there's stormtroopers.
Well, I mean, there's always been stormtroopers, even in the legends. They reestablished on another planet and restarted the Empire, just in a different sector.
What about? There's another question I had.
My big question is, where's Jason Solo?
That's
Maybe
the
with
kid
his-
that he has with Leia, right?
No, Jason and Jaina are twins. So where's Jason Solo? Did they completely write him out of the cast, or is he
Maybe
Ren?
he's with his papa.
Oh, the
And
four-
is that random girl speeding around Jaina Solo?
No, because what you heard Leia
I'm not
say,
watching a
"Who are
movie.
you?"
There's a black guy. I skipped
Heard-
it. No.
You heard Leia say, "Who are you?" So I doubt. And I assume when they said, "Who are you?" they're talking to each other. So I doubt she's like, "Who are you, daughter?"
Well, then my question is, are they going to have the Solo children in these stories?
Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, this is important because Star Wars was about the Skywalker family.
Wait, what about the woman Luke marries, who was like a Sith and now a Jedi?
Mara
Mara Jade.
Jade.
Yeah, what don't they have kids? What's up with them?
They have a kid. They have Ben.
They have Ben. Oh,
Yeah.
did he name Ben after Ben?
Yeah. He named him Ben Skywalker after Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan. Yes, that's right. What about is that a butterfly
Just
now?
keep talking.
Okay. Sorry, that threw me off. So we don't know that. Oh, isn't there a Didn't they name the new Death Star after what's it called? The Force Unleashed thing?
We
Who
haven't.
invited Rich?
I
I
did.
invited myself.
Okay, good. I was like, wait a minute. I don't remember giving any invites out.
I showed up.
Just
Yeah,
showed up. God
I
damn it,
haven't-
Rich. You're like
we
a
haven't said the
cockroach,
name.
man. You just
We
crawl
haven't-
in everywhere.
They haven't said
Yo,
the name of the new
I
Death Star.
fucking matrixes this shit. Yeah, I was like, y'all trying to do your own like private sector shit. I was like, let me just invite myself in here, you know?
Hear you. I hear you. Anyways, keep going. What'd you say?
Now, didn't they name? Isn't there like a new Death Star they named after the thing in Force Unleashed?
There is a new Death Star, but they haven't said the name of it.
Well, that H. If you're watching, my seventh period teacher, he named that's what he was thinking. We talked about that because we don't do anything in our seventh period.
A teacher's
what they
got
called
out. What
The
the
new
hell?
Death Star looks like some sort of weird eye. It has like it looks like a Terminator eye.
What are you looking at?
Send me a link. Send me a link to the new Death Star thingy.
It's in the poster.
Fuck, I don't look at these things.
I haven't even looked at the poster.
The only reason I watched the trailer the other day was because everybody in chat was like, watch the trailer on stream, watch the trailer on stream. I'm like, I don't want to.
Do you guys really think Luke Skywalker is the new Darth, whatever Sidious?
No,
or
that's Kylo Ren.
whatever.
I mean, he could have changed his name.
Yeah, because apparently the monologue in the trailer is Luke, and he talks about avenging his father or something. So I don't know. I personally don't think
Why
it
would
is.
he want to avenge his father?
Because
Oh,
the
so
Sith killed him.
this is
His
the
father was a dick, though.
No, there's no reason to avenge his father. I mean, his father,
well,
his
you know,
father killed himself. That's the
and
thing.
let me tell you, no matter where in the universe white people are still white people, and they're all gonna have daddy issues. You
right.
know,
So this is the most convincing
that's
thing.
just how it goes.
In 2008, J.J. Abrams, Stan Lee, Kevin Smith, and Mark Hamill were on a TV talk show where basically the whole premise of the talk show is they have dinner and talk about different stuff that they've worked on, like funny stories and behind the scenes sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Kevin Smith asked if Mark Hamill was jealous about Hayden Christensen's story arc that he got to become a Sith, and Mark Hamill said that he wanted to be a Sith in Return of the Jedi because he thought that's where the story would have gone. Because after at the end of Empire Strikes Back, Luke would have been his most vulnerable to be turned.
Mm-hmm.
And at the beginning of Return of the Jedi, they're hiding Luke. They hide Luke's lightsaber. He force chokes someone. He's wearing a hood. He kind of seems like he could be a Sith, but it turns out that was just nothing.
I don't like the whole interracial Jedi thing happening, but that's just my personal preference. I grew up in a different time. I'm not with the whole new age. Superheroes are gay or black.
I would like to point out that that Star Wars happened in a galaxy a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
I'm just
saying.
This is a story of history, not.
Yeah,
Wait,
dude.
hold up. What's wrong with interracial Jedi?
No, I'm just saying because a black stormtrooper coming out now he's a Jedi. I'm used to like Luke and Obi-Wan. I'm used to the white guys being Jedis. That's just me though. I'm sorry guys.
That was actually one of
are
my
you-
first. Hold on a minute. Hold on a second.
Yeah, you're
That was
totally
the first thing I said. That was the first thing in my head that I said when I saw the black stormtrooper. I'm like, whoa! You cannot do this you cannot do this to us nerds. We have an expectation of white people in this movie. You cannot just go bam, black dude right there.
And maybe Jordan.
I still don't get it though.
Maybe Jordan can fix me on this, and I have no idea between the years that's going on. But essentially, if that stormtrooper is a black guy and all the stormtroopers are clones, is that essentially does that make them all black stormtroopers, and does that make them slaves again in a whole nother universe?
After 10 years, all the stormtroopers died. They had a 10-year half-life, and everybody in the Empire is people trained, like brainwashed and trained from taken from their homes and forced to become stormtroopers.
No,
Did
but
you-
aren't there all?
Kelly, did you see Rex come back in Rebels? Rex is back.
Who's Rex?
Commander Rex.
Really?
Yeah, he's back. They the last episode they went and got him off of some planet, and he just joined the rebellion with Ahsoka and the main characters.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Can we
No,
get?
okay, so wait a minute. So Rex is Cody died, didn't he? Cody was killed
No,
by Obi-Wan.
No, they don't want Cody because Rex didn't portray as Jedi because the story they're going with is that they put chips in all of the clones to make them do it. Like they didn't have a choice. But
Okay.
the three, I forget, it was Rex and 2 other clones, commanders that you meet, they took their chips out and they never betrayed their Jedi. Because
Well, because
Can we not get a Hispanic Jedi? Like,
Hold
do Latinos not time travel or space travel, whatever it's called?
you had what's his name?
Oh, the counselor that dies, yeah, and backstabs everybody.
No,
Okay,
it's a
what
trap. What's the weird
what a
Mexican
representation of the Latin people? you know?
Return of the Jedi, the Mexican alien that was in the ship with Han? What was
Not
he?
Mexican, because there's no Mexico in space, Jordan. Don't be racist. Jeez.
But yeah, Rex, Cody portrayed Obi-Wan.
no, Rex was Anakin's clone.
Yeah.
And Cody was
Anakin got a clone. I'm so.
Well, no,
I'm just
it's
gonna shut up. I'm
no,
so
no, it's
out of
okay. This has a lot to do with the Clone Wars cartoon. But so wait a minute, didn't Cody get killed by Obi-Wan?
I don't think.
I
so.
don't remember.
I
thought,
don't remember what happened in the Clone Wars. I just remember in Episode 3, Cody tried to kill Obi-Wan.
yeah, but I thought Obi-Wan took Cody down.
Yeah, but
Not in. I don't remember that happening in anything I saw. Not in. I didn't.
No, because he tried to escape on the thing on the wall, and
Yeah,
Cody
and
shot at
shot
it
him.
and fell in, and then left. Okay, so that means Cody's still alive. It's just he's one of the ones that betrayed him.
Yeah.
Okay,
It was
that's
really funny
interesting
because
that Rex
What's
didn't
his
do
name?
that.
Well, I mean, you guys know that the Star Wars animated cartoon, it's all canon, right? Or
Yeah,
non-canon,
yeah.
whatever.
No. Clone
canon.
Wars and Rebels are all canon. Anything else besides that is no longer canon.
Yeah,
because-
Clone Wars. Any video game any Star Wars video game that came out after Disney bought it is canon.
Yep, and that's
Which I
about
think
it.
is just mobile game.
Yeah, because they canned 1313, but
Which apparently
1313 will
Visceral-
be coming back, which is awesome.
Oh, so the reason why so Kylo Ren with his 3-sided lightsaber from that trailer, one of my theories seems like it's more and more likely that he is a wannabe Sith that is he has the Force, but he's sort of self-taught and self-trained, and his lightsaber, the reason why, if you see his lightsaber, or look, it's not as clean as the other ones. So it almost seems like he has those 2 jets on the side aren't like for crossguard. Those are like to stabilize it because he can't build a real lightsaber because he doesn't know how. And that's the best.
Scotty Sim has said this last week that what if the main Jedi character, I don't know the black dude, the African American stormtrooper, I don't know his name.
you can,
No, black dude. Black dude is fine.
what
I don't believe in calling black Americans that were born in America African Americans.
Well,
because
anyway,
Have you heard
one-
him? He's British as
American.
hell. You can listen to an interview.
and he's a British actor, by the way.
British as hell.
Hold up. I learned this in class. Because everyone was always so careful of it because I went to a white school. The politically correct nomenclature is black.
Okay, well, the Black Jedi, I don't know if it's gonna be, gay or not. And this was Shadi Sim said this. Like, what if it's gay? Would you guys be okay if he kisses a dude on screen?
I could give less of a shit. I don't understand that this is a big deal.
Now, okay, well, it's a big deal to me because my thing is, if that does happen, boom, is there not lesbian Jedis out there? And could we see that on screen?
That's actually something that they've talked about in the books before. I mean, that's
Like-
actually been breached in the books a couple times.
I mean,
Oh, also, I want to point out, if you look at that picture that I posted, look how scared Finn looks. His face, he looks like, I fucked up. He's going to kill me.
Looks like he's gonna shit himself.
Like, he's
this
like,
is bad. This is really bad.
there was a Vine that I can't,
what's the
I
main
can't-
character's name?
Finn.
Finn.
Finn,
Finn.
I can't
that's
remember.
lame.
I can't remember who posted this Vine, but it was this where Finn holding the lightsaber and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna fuck him up," and then Kylo Ren pulls out his 3 blades and he's like, "Oh shit, he's gonna kill me." He's like, "Wait, 3 blades? This nigga cheating."
Do you think Finn grew up in like the 8th mile of the Star Wars universe or something like that, and he's like a young guy?
I really hope he's not like some gangbanger.
What if he starts rapping or some shit like, yo, man?
I swear to God, if they try to make him like a hood rat, I'm
Oh! He broke a bottle. Jesus.
That's outside my Latin class.
Jesus.
I should Kelly that.
Was this a real fight?
Obviously
Was
not. He smashed the bottle, and that was it.
No, but I mean, was this real or was it just like fake?
That was that was real.
Jesus Christ!
That's outside my Latin class.
Is that you
The
breaking the
slow
glass?
mo is pretty great. The slow mo is pretty great. And then his friend afterwards, go get that nigga, bro. Go get that nigga, bro. It's
That
like,
looks like you. Are you sure that's not you?
That's kind of look like you, GW.
If I fought like that, I'd be disowned.
Yo, what did he do to you, man?
I don't know. I didn't fucking I don't know what was going on there. As actually, from what I understand, because I know the girlfriend of the bottle smasher, it was something over a project in science class.
No,
Or science.
Kenny, can you show the stream the video or what? But this look like some turf war shit right here, man. Clearly, this dude stepped on his J's. He's like, hey man, you can't be doing that. You know, go back to your side of the tracks. You know, and he's like, nah, man, I'm gonna step on your shit.
Kelly, one last thing about
Bro,
Star Wars.
here's
This was the
yeah.
coolest. This was the coolest shot. I can't wait to see this in the movie. This shot was so cool.
Oh yeah, the planetary battles, which seems to be the only thing I've seen in this entire movie trailers. I haven't seen any space battles. Sounds like Battlefront. But they do look pretty fantastic.
Did you see
if there are any space battles, I'm gonna be mad.
It was. There probably is. It was posted on the r/movies. It was deleted scenes from Return of the Jedi of rebels that never made it in. There was a girl rebel and alien rebels that didn't make it into the movie. And,
Yeah.
like everyone, at first, the first comment was, "I can't believe they wouldn't let a girl rebel into the movie," and then the rest of the comments were, "These people were bad actors." Like this is how they said their lines. Like when they're supposed to be scared, it was just like they're coming right at us.
That's what I'm saying. We need lesbian Jedis. We need the LGBT, whatever their little clique club is called, and we need them in there.
We had incest, so it's not.
Here's the. I don't know, dude. If they fuck up that movie, I'm going to have no.
What if they do some Barack Obama shit and like, sorry guys, we can't do Star Wars because we need some gas for our flighters or whatever.
Did you see the director of Star Wars Episode 8 and the Warcraft movie got into a Twitter fight?
What?
I'll link it. We have to read these tweets out. This was insane.
Oh, and just some backstory about that video. That black guy who got hit, that was not a bully. That is uploaded completely wrong.
Hey, I agree with that little white kid did, because, I mean, no offense, Jordan, but you don't fight one black guy. From my experience, once you get into a fight with one black guy,
sick guy.
It turns into a group fight
Okay, hold on.
versus you.
Here we
Okay,
go.
here. You want to read? Here, you be Duncan Jones and I'll be Ryan Johnson.
Shooting on film is just vinyl for movie hipsters. Discuss.
You're just vinyl for movie hipsters.
Let's see. JJ gave you all his end shots to shoot on, didn't he?
Did you
Shot ends to shoot on, didn't he? Go ahead.
did you shoot Warcraft on the 6 or 6S?
oh, we're doing this. How tough was it to convincing the committee to let you frame up your shots? And it shows them punching them.
Yeah.
It's like a boxing picture.
Is your release going to be multi-console?
Says the guy who made the movie, following the guy who followed up those 3 other movies that came after the ones we loved.
Damn, this goes for a while too.
Yeah, keep going. Okay.
All kidding aside, I'll be there opening night. I'm curious to see how you squeezed a 4th movie out of The Hobbit.
Yeah, haha. Just laughing at how depressed your accountant's going to be when all the Star Wars movies skips right past you to Lucas. Damn.
Your dusty banner above the Warcraft toy aisle. Hope you like orcs.
Feel for you, Ryan. Whatever. Everyone will already have all the plastic crap that they need by the time people stop buying merch from episode 7. No, that's 7. That's 7.
Oh, 7.
Yep.
Nah, but you know this movie's gonna freaking bomb. You know that, right? It's gonna be the end of Star Wars right here.
You laugh, but when the 8th installment in the Warcraft saga is coming out, you'll be facing the same challenges. Ha ha ha.
I know JJ didn't do the first 3, but they said because the first 3 were so shit that they think this is. I think they say this is gonna be it. It's over. The franchise is over after this.
So episode 8, guessing this time the baddies will be chasing a princess who will get help from a reluctant hero and his droids. Damn, close.
Bro.
And then Duncan Jones says that was better than therapy, thanks. And then Ryan Johnson tweets a gif of Chewbacca hugging Luke.
That's funny.
I don't think Indiana Jones could save this movie. He might be in it, but I mean, whatever.
We'll see what happens.
Will your movie be cross-platform? That was great.
Let me show you guys this. Alright, so you heard all these ridiculous theories about the new DC universe.
Well, might I say, nice shorts, Devin. I mean, those are some great looking legs, and Kelly just showed his ass back and shit.
You did this shit with Sim all the time. What is with you and thighs?
Oh, I'm just saying they're like right there. We can all see them. I mean, if he's gonna show them off, talk about them. You know.
I mean, shit. They're just legs. I don't understand.
I mean, they're pretty close to your man parts, or don't you think? You know, who you trying to show off to?
How's Chris, Rich?
All you're seeing is my knee, buddy.
I see a little bit more than that. You know, I see like a little cut or a mole, wherever that is, and you know.
This isn't my knee. It extends.
How's Chris?
Okay,
Rich?
pervert, or whatever. You know. Now you say, how's Chris doing? I don't talk to him anymore, so I honestly don't know.
Is there some beef?
I would assume so. I honestly don't know. We were supposed to go out to a restaurant. He takes us to a Boston Market. We didn't agree on that. I got upset. He doesn't eat nothing, and the whole ride home where no one said nothing. He drops me off, and that was it. And it's been 5 months later, and they're so.
5? You ended, dude. You were like best friends. You ended a friendship over Boston Market.
Wait, hold up. What the fuck kind of butthurt people get hurt over that?
Hold on.
That's how it goes.
Kelly, do you remember Rich's friend Chris?
Yeah.
They haven't spoke to each other for 5 months because Chris took Rich to a Boston Market and Rich didn't agree on it.
Yeah, that's how it goes. I'll drop you faster than dime, to a hobo.
Are you guys having like a lover's quarrel right now?
Yeah, you two were dating, right?
I mean,
no, there was 3 of us, and he.
It's not gay if it's in a 3-way.
He disbands everybody, like the whole group that we all hanged out with, and that was the end of it. So I honestly don't know.
Kelly,
okay.
What do you think about this for the ending of episode 7? You see Kylo Ren holding the mask of Darth Vader. The camera pans around to behind Kylo Ren. He takes off his helmet. 2 fish ears plop out. The screen goes black, and you hear, "Misa gonna avenge you now, Annie."
You know something? If that happened, that would be the greatest movie in existence.
No, I saw.
I would be done. I would be done. I would be
I
like, I'm paying for the next one right now. Just
I
give me
saw
tickets.
someone defend why that would be good and why it would match and why it would tie together the plot of the 6 other movies. So,
Okay, I need a link or it doesn't exist.
No,
you know
here, I'll
what
tell
I'm
you,
really
Palpatine,
excited for
um,
Star Wars? That Star Wars makes it into Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm really hoping for
oh
that.
yeah.
That would be pretty cool. Anyways, go ahead, Citadel. Let me hear
So
this.
Palpatine gained emergency powers from Jar Jar. Jar Jar
Yeah.
convinced the Senate to give him the emergency powers,
Because he was under the influence of Palpatine.
or maybe Palpatine was under influence of him, and Jar Jar just wanted the clone army.
No.
So we move ahead, and we skip over the 3 where he's just in the background controlling Palpatine to where now we see Jar Jar taking the main stage as the doer of the will of the dark side as Kylo Ren. And think, Jar Jar goes to Tatooine and brings Annie. Maybe he damaged the ship, so Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan had to land on Tatooine to get Anakin.
I say it all ends with all of them going to a black hole and doing some time travel shit, and none of this actually ever happens. I'm calling it right now.
Okay, here's
If
what
they
happens.
stop it
You
with
guys
time
ready
travel.
for this shit? You ready for this shit? All right.
Sure.
Here's what happens. Here's the Star Wars galaxy. 2 wormholes on both sides appear.
I knew it. There had to be
Oh.
one.
Out comes Marvel. Out comes DC, and they all just clump together and they start wrecking each other.
Dude, I know a lot of fanboys are going to say I'm wrong, but Jedi is very powerful, but they can't stand the candle to Marvel characters. They will fucking die. I'm just saying.
No. DC.
Yeah,
What?
I'm sure they will.
DC would win that entire thing.
Dude, okay, Iron Man alone could take out most of them. You know.
What? Superman would kill Iron Man. I don't even know.
Well, I'm
how is that a
just saying the
debate?
DC part because Star Wars owns who? Marvel, right? So it'd be
Marvel.
No,
That
could be
actually, you know what?
That's more
Marvel
real
is
possible.
DC. Or Marvel is Star Wars, right?
pretty much.
Marvel
Okay,
publishes
so-
the Star Wars comics.
Yeah, exactly. So, oh no, but not the full thing. Never
I'm
mind.
just saying, here comes Iron Man. He
Disney
drops a
owns
little-
Marvel, and Disney
little
owns
No.
nano
Here's
virus
what
in
happens.
the Death Star. Boom. What
It
you
comes
got?
together. It comes to all DC, Marvel, and Star Wars come together. There's a massive, just like 100 years worth of comics of all that wars and all those wars and stuff. Mickey Mouse wins.
I would believe it. That's some cool
Which-
marks right there.
So Kelly, you know how one of Superman's weaknesses is magic?
Mm-hmm.
Would you consider the Force magic?
Yeah.
Because at what point do you draw the line from magic to like telekinesis?
I think it's more. I think
Like
it's,
Raven could beat up Superman, right? Because would you consider her power?
she's magic. She
Yeah,
is
she's
magic.
magic.
What about Starfire?
Starfire's alien power? She could have had a.
her
a light
power
to
comes from
Superman.
experiments that make her absorb sun rays. So her powers are actually kind of close to Superman's.
What about Green Martian? What's his weakness?
Fire.
Fire
He's
Yeah.
not going to be in He's not going to be in Justice League. They
Martian
replaced him-
Manhunter.
Yeah,
or the
Oh, yeah.
Martian Man?
they
Or whatever.
replaced him with Cyborg.
I think that's the most ridiculously stupid thing I've ever heard.
But
Wait, what?
for Star Wars fanboys out there, in case you didn't know, because I think they're still giving it away. If you go to a Disney store, you can get Star Wars cards,
Ooh,
retro cards, which I have the entire set, by the way. I need to put them in sleeves, and here the back.
Kelly? Did you guys buy your tickets yet?
I did.
No.
I did. My friend tried to buy one for the same time as I did because me and my 3 friends bought our tickets together. So we're seeing it on Thursday, the 17th at 7 p.m. in IMAX 3D, and it's already sold out. My friend had to buy a ticket for the next Tuesday because it's been all the shows were sold out until then.
I pretty much
Wait,
did the same
I'm
thing.
gonna wait. I'm gonna wait like a week and then.
Kelly, you cannot stream. You cannot.
Like, how are you gonna wait? How are you gonna function?
Are you gonna like literally? You're gonna have to walk around with headphones. Like, you're just gonna have to be like.
I got mine for Friday or
You
day
know-
of
you know
at
what kinda
7:30 at
sucks?
night after work.
When George Lucas sold Star Wars and all that stuff, LucasArts and all that, they stopped re-releasing them in theaters because before he sold them, he had plans to one a year to re-release them in theaters, so that way everybody could experience all 6 movies in theaters, in 3D and all that.
You can, if you go on Thursday, there's the theater near me is doing this, but starting at 5 a.m. they're going through 1 through 6, and then right at 7 o'clock they're going to go into the
what kind of movie screen did you get, Jordan? Like, did you get IMAX?
Yeah, I got IMAX.
I was trying to get an Atmos digital theater, but
Yeah.
I
couldn't find one. So
IMAX is
my
there's a
husband.
IMAX 30 minutes away from me, so I just chose that one.
well, yeah, I got IMAX too, but I couldn't find Atmos Dolby Digital
Yeah.
whatever sound theater. It's too far, so I was like, oh fuck it. I just settle with plain old IMAX, whatever.
My
It cost me
husband
like
and
$17.
my husband and I, Tyler, we typically go to every what's it called movie.
Your husband?
that's
What? Okay.
He got that joke. Kelly got that joke. Anyway, we typically go to everything. Like, this is the one movie that we're gonna have to wait, which kind of sucks.
Why are you gonna have to wait? You didn't get your tickets?
I did not get my tickets.
Go beat up that black kid again and steal his money.
You want to know? I saw every every Lord of the Rings movie on launch day, on the day it came out. Pretty much, we did it opening night, me and my friends, and we saw episode 1 and 2 and 3 the day it came out. And if I ever had a chance to see, episodes 5, 6, and 7, then I would have. But unfortunately, I'm too young for that.
Lord of the Rings,
launch
no offense, Kelly, but the whole franchise movie, that's just a joke, waste of time. Just,
Did you see the?
No, it
all
wasn't.
you want to do is go look up Lord of the Rings war montage, and you're pretty much caught up on the whole
No,
franchise.
they're beautiful books and stories.
I never read the book, so I don't know about that, but the movies suck.
Amazing
Talking.
characters. Those movies were.
Did you guys see The Martian?
Yes.
No, not yet.
I thought it was pretty good. I thought he was overtly upbeat for being stranded on
Yeah,
Mars.
they did not like. The one thing they should have took from straight copied from Castaway is how he should have went more. He should have went crazy.
He should have been off his rocker, but he wasn't.
He did a little, but he was just a little off. But he was like very, very calm, very normal.
The only time I saw him get like mad was when all his crops got sucked out. He got super pissed because all his taters were messed up. But like, that's the only time I saw him lose his shit.
I like how you just dropped a spoiler for Kelly who hasn't seen the movie.
Thank you.
Oh well, there's some. Hey Kelly,
I don't want to see it.
Kelly, there's a guy stranded on Mars and
Dick
he hits
butt.
a couple road bumps.
Quiet.
Road bumps. You just call me Dick Butt?
Dick butt.
Dick Butt.
Do you know what a dick butt is?
I do not know what a Dick Butt is.
I'll show you one. I have a pin of it.
What?
I have a pin of a dick butt.
Why do you have a... Do you actually have a desk with drawers, or do you just have like a table?
It's a cardboard box. What you talking about?
I'm in like the most unprofessional podcast
It's Kelly's little treasure box.
thing, the way that I'm sitting.
Dick butt.
That is a dick butt. Why do you have that?
Because it was a TwitchCon thing.
It looks like a platypus from that one cartoon. I forgot what it's called, but
Phineas and Ferb?
yeah, Phineas and Ferb.
Hey, look, I got a sub button.
Ha!
Or be right
Shout out
back.
to Amazon, and I don't know about y'all cities, but Houston now offers the 1 hour travel service.
I'm
so
going to use the bathroom.
Oh,
you go to bed,
shit!
young lady. You go to bed.
Get the fuck out of the frame!
You go to bed. Little girl, go do your homework. It's time for night night.
Okay.
Did you lay down the law, Collie?
No, she was just asking something.
Nah,
Anyways,
You guys
I'm
like the
tired, actually.
You guys like the wall?
you put her to bed, Kelly. It's past her bedtime.
So, Jordan's not here. What a douche. All right, everybody talk ill about Jordan until he comes back.
I cannot stand that dude.
Ooh, nice Batman pillowcase. I like that.
Fuck yeah, man.
Man.
Alright,
Too bad Batman's a sorry ass superhero, but I mean, besides that, it's a good pillowcase.
fuck, dude, Batman's the bomb.
Nah, I mean, he pretty much he loses like every fight. So I mean,
He does not lose every fight.
yeah, the only reason he wins is for comic book sales. But besides that, I mean, he really can't win a fight. So
I'm just gonna ignore this because it's bait, and I don't want to get into it.
it's true. Like the only reason why he wins is because comic book fans will outrage. Just like bad guys always coincidentally lose, it's the same effect. But I mean, in a real
I'm not gonna get involved in this either.
in a real street fight, Batman couldn't win shit. I'm sorry. So
Yes, I'm not gonna bite. I am not gonna bite.
So
Stand
the
up.
man in the high castle.
Pre-orders, goddammit.
Yes, I know. Okay, so no pre-order talks. No pre-orders talk.
We can't talk about pre-order.
No.
but I am
Why?
excited for Black Ops 3 coming out in like 2 weeks. So I'm here.
Everybody was like, I don't care. I don't want to pre-order because of all this stupid thing. And as soon as Fallout 4 launches, you know,
Pre-order!
everybody's like pre-order. The image that you
Monday?
threw up there.
Do
was
people
pretty
still play
excellent.
Fallout, or is it done?
If it's not out yet, so
I know, but I'm talking about like the series altogether. Like, do people still care?
There's never no stopping of playing Fallout. It's
Yeah.
a timeless game.
so the main thing I wanted to talk about, which I hate, is Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight didn't really work when it came out.
No, it did not.
oh, dude, it works
on
fine. You guys-
Xbox or PC.
It almost like the whole gaming world has turned its sights away from it's the developer's fault to it's the consumer's fault for buying a game.
Yeah, it's
No,
the consumer's
it's
fault
the
for buying a
developers.
PC that none of the games work on.
No. It's the developer's fault for not doing their goddamn job.
Yes.
As a consumer, we're there to buy games. If we don't buy games, then you don't have a job, you dumbass developer.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
people need to realize PC is only good for iTunes and Internet Explorer. You know, it's not meant to do all these PC gaming. That's what consoles are for.
Anyways, Rich, if it wasn't for PCs, there would be no console gaming. Remember that.
Yeah, it takes a PC to make a console, and therefore you keep them separate and divided. You don't do PC gaming.
PC
okay,
gaming
no,
was there
what?
before gaming.
You do PC programming.
People,
Anyway,
no.
But now
People-
listen, what the point is consumers are.
When does Mark
Go to your room. You go to
Get
your
the
goddamn
fuck
room.
out the frame! Dad is trying to do a podcast right now. Damn! Gonna slap your damn shit up. Ugh.
Geez, Jordan, chew a little louder, please. Could you not get the most crunchiest freaking chips in the kitchen, or what?
Man, I've been having the worst gas lately. I don't even know what's up.
You got some IBM problems, or what?
I don't
Now,
know. It just smells
Here's
bad.
the thing, guys. Everybody's complaining, trying to say that it's the consumer's fault that the games suck now and they're not working correctly when it's not. We have nothing to do with the creation of the game. We have everything to do with the supporting the game and playing the game after it's finished. This is on the developer. If the developer's not doing their damn job, it's
No,
not
I
our
think-
fault. It's theirs.
The main point I think everyone's trying to make is, Kelly, you bought Black Ops 3 for PC, the game's absolute crap. It does not work at all. It is your fault for buying it, and not the developer's fault for making a bad game. That's pretty much what people are saying now.
That is the most asinine thing in existence.
What's
Yeah,
so
the
fucking
developer should have made a good game, but it's your fault for buying it the day the game came out, and not later on when reviews are out.
Here's
But
what's
that's
so
the thing.
ridiculous about the entire
Games-
situation.
Games should be finished the day they come out. When we got a game, we didn't have patches. When we got a game, we had the game, and we had to figure out how to play it from there. Now, freaking people are putting out half-assed games and then patching the shit out of them to make them work after they come out, and that's crap. That is
Kelly, we
pure
can't
garbage.
see your face. We can't really truly see the visuals or the emphasization that you're trying to make.
Your cam's frozen.
Emphasization? What was that?
Yeah, it's a word. Look it up, Devin.
Bah. Anyways, so yeah, I think those people are full of shit.
It's all fucking bullshit because it's like I get it. Idiots who buy this piece of shit and then buy the PS4, I get that they'll make you more money, but at the end of the day, I spent an ass ton of money on this, and I want the game to fucking work.
Don't you mean your parents spent a ton of money?
No, I spent an ass ton of money.
I mean, you're like 14. What money could you have?
I'm 15. I mow lawns, dude.
Oh, 15. Whoa. Sorry,
I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. I bought my PC.
With what? Collecting cans or what?
Mowed lawns, man.
I fucking mow lawns, man.
He was
Come on
taking,
down to
listen,
Devin's
listen,
lemonade stand.
Rich, he was taking jobs from your people. He was mowing lawns.
I doubt it. I mean,
Yeah.
Rich, do you
what?
Yeah,
An hour
you
to
know
cut
what?
the grass
Hold
while
up.
Jose does like 10 minutes.
Do you know what I wore You know what I wear every day when I mow my lawns? I'll be back in 1 second.
Oh, guy, if he busts
Rich,
out Batman pajamas, huh?
Do you remember how obsessed Shotty Sim got with not Sim, Blue Sage got with mowing lawns? He would always show you pictures of lawns that he mowed.
Yeah, lawn porn, yard porn, wherever it was. I don't know.
Yeah, he would always tweet, just mowed this lawn and tweet a picture of it and like, doesn't it look good?
I admit it doesn't.
He started DMing me pictures of patterns he would put in the people's lawns.
I will admit a good lawn, whatever you call it, will go a long way, but I mean it's not all that. Oh my God, what is this dude Devin doing?
Is he gonna bring a Ghostbusters uniform?
God, I hope Lightning just strikes him down right now, please.
Me?
Jesus.
I got a Mexican last name. This is
No,
all.
you
This is
don't,
all
Devin?
boundaries. I have a Mexican last name. I'm not going to say it, but it's very Mexican.
A little white boy named Devin. What's your last name? Like
Can I type in a
Frederick?
Jack Kelly?
Devin Frederick or something?
Wait, no. Doesn't it pop up though?
No, they won't see it in the video. All they see is us.
I asked that you don't read it out loud. That's my last name.
You mean your white name? I mean everyone knows. So I mean I can say any name Devin,
Rich,
and no one's gonna believe
Rich.
you have a Spanish name. So
Rich, what is your last name?
Ramirez.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Mine's not that far off from yours.
No, but mine's truly Hispanic. Yours is I don't know.
That's
Whatever
just
that
different.
is.
Anywho, so Man in the High Castle's coming out soon. What is it broadcasting on? Citadel?
Amazon. It's the Amazon Prime exclusive. Kind of like
Amazon
Netflix has.
Wait,
their
hold up.
exclusives.
Was that a video game trailer? Was that a movie trailer?
That's a
what
TV
was
show.
that? Oh, it's
That was a TV show.
TV show. Okay, and now Nazis took over America. Is that what that was all about?
So pretty much is instead of America didn't win World War II because we single-handedly won World War II. We did not win World War II. We lost, and so the Nazis control the entire world. Japan has control of Asia, and
part of the United States apparently.
yeah, probably California because I've been the closest to them. But yeah, so the Nazis won, and it's about that world and how the history would have changed. But a group of people, they get access to tapes, like the real tapes of what actually happened in the war, of America winning. And it's sort of about figuring out why do we have, like, why is this real? And, like, why are these tapes here, but the war ended differently? And the Nazis are trying to stop those tapes from getting into the public.
Fascinating.
What is this? A movie?
It's Man in the High Castle. It's
It's
an
a TV
Amazon
show.
exclusive TV show.
So
Oh.
it'll be like Netflix, so we'll get all the episodes at once on November 20th.
I have Prime. Do I get to watch it, or do I still have to pay for something?
Well, if you have
If
Prime,
you
you
have
still
Prime, you should be able to watch it.
yeah, you can watch it.
But I told you, all right. Houston has 1 hour delivery service. Do y'all have cities have that or not yet?
No,
I
not
live in
yet.
Central Florida.
I
so-
have it. I have it. I can't get everything, but I can get most things in an hour, like
Don't
small
you
stuff.
live in Florida? Citadel.
No, I live in Maryland.
Vermont,
Every day.
of course, where gay marriage got legalized first. But whatever. I'm sure that doesn't define Jordan as a person, but it kind of does.
Oh, you want to talk about Total Biscuit?
What the hell is that?
Yeah, Total Biscuit. He might actually be dying.
Total
I think it's-
Biscuits. Wait, Total Biscuit. That's a YouTuber, right?
Yeah, I think it is. Like, I think it's from what I read is he has 2 to 3 years to live, and he might be able to live longer than that.
God, he's milking it, dude. He's just don't.
No,
people
no,
at home,
no.
do not donate to this guy.
Jesus.
No. We're not
Jesus Christ.
talking about donating or anything like that. But it's a legitimate thing. He's got. What does he have? What kind? This is like summer cancer.
It's in his liver, I think.
Okay. Well, he has a cancer, and he's been fighting it for the last couple of years, and it just the fight has been futile apparently.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just Googled search Total Biscuit. The first thing that pops up is Twitter and Twitch. Yeah, this dude's milking it, dude. It's fake.
No, it's not fake.
Yeah, dude's like right here. Look at
No,
this shit, dude.
no, it isn't fake.
How do you know? How the hell do you know?
Because Total Biscuit, from my understanding.
Oh,
was
God. Here's the subscriber's answer. Okay, go ahead.
So yeah, he had cancer before, and it was in remission. And then he went in for a routine checkup, and they found it in his liver. And it's inoperable. He's going on chemo again, but the doctor's best outlook for him is 2 to 3 years to live with the chemo treatment. So he could live longer, because usually people who get it are older, and so they die because they're old. So looks like Total Biscuit has 2 to 3 years to live, maybe longer.
I think that's unfair to say that he's just milking it for views.
Yeah.
Because here's the
say.
thing. Here's the
There's a
thing.
donation button on his damn Twitch.
There's a donation button on everybody's Twitch.
There's a donation button on my Twitch. I have 20 followers.
I'm just saying, all of a sudden he had it, got rid of it, found, quote unquote,
No.
found it again.
Here's the thing.
Calm down, Rich.
Rich is he posted maybe about 4 tweets about it, and then he went back to business as normal. He's not milking it. He's not talking about it all the time. He said something about it because he felt that he needed to talk to us about it, and then he went back to business as usual.
He didn't mention it.
You guys are being suckered.
2 days after he announced it, he didn't mention it once.
Exactly. That's
He
fucked
hasn't
up to
mentioned
say
it.
that.
He made a video when his cancer was gone, but I don't think he's made one when it came back.
You guys are totally fucking falling for this shit, dude.
So
How? If fucking okay, let's
Yeah,
go
he has
down
not made a
little
video
bit.
about the cancer.
Jordy or even Boogie. Those are 2 guys who could have obvious health problems. They tell us.
Wings did milk that MRSA. Kelly's over there.
Wings did
Kelly's over there. Wings in
You
the
guys
middle
are
of
just
a
contradicting
surgery.
yourselves. Some YouTubers do it, some don't do it. Like, what is it? What is it, y'all? Please tell me.
Wait, what are you saying? Say that again.
Okay. First of all, that whole boil thing was just that. Oh God, that was so disgusting. That smell was.
I watched
horrible.
the whole thing.
I've seen that video at least 3 times. You're just
and
like,
you know something? And you know something that gets me is I had the perfect thumbnail for that and the perfect name for it, and he went back and changed it.
no, I love what he's like. Could you hold my hand? The nurse. He didn't. Jordy didn't milk that. Did Jordy make money from that?
Oh, he got a lot of
All
views off of
YouTubers
it.
do.
He got a lot of
Jordy's
views off
fuck
of it.
up was probably.
But you know what? I made the video.
Yeah, you contributed to his milking process. I mean,
Listen.
Jordy
He's
was
my
the
friend.
cow,
Of course
and you were
I'm
the
gonna help
milker.
him.
You
Hell
were
yeah.
I'm not hating on you, Uncle Kelly, and don't get me wrong. I mean,
Help
that's
friend.
what you do, but these are what YouTubers do. They get quote unquote swatted. They're supposedly dying every goddamn year or something.
No.
That's so.
How many suicide thoughts has Boogie 2988 gone through already? You know, if you have so many
So
suicide
you're
thoughts,
saying
why
Boogie does
continue
that
YouTube? Why continue it?
Wait,
better in your
hold on.
lifestyle.
Stop the train. All right. This is derailment time. All right. So you're saying that someone like Boogie has milked his obvious issues to get money when he's always, no, I'd never do that ad thing. No, I'd never make you pay. No,
Yes.
I'd never make you feel shit.
Francis. Case in
Yeah,
point,
like,
Francis.
you're only 15, so you still believe like the fairy godmother and shit, right? So, but like the way it works, it's called reverse psychology. I tell you, don't go to your room,
Rich.
Devin. You know,
Rich.
something
But you
like,
did-
well,
but you did
I'll
say
do
the-
what I want. You know, and then you go to your room. You know,
Rich.
What?
If you look at
Usually, we know you're full of shit.
you threw darts everywhere. I don't understand what you're trying to
We
say.
know you're full of
How it
shit,
goes.
but right now you are so full of
GW.
shit. Right now, it is stinking up my room.
But this
You're
is
so
how it
full of shit
goes.
right now.
No, shit is literally transmitting through the webcam. It's amazing. So you're saying that Boogie2988 milks shit.
Yeah, like
yes, he does. All right, these are two examples. All of his VAT videos gets higher views, and he even mentioned it. And he has made fat videos since after that. He couldn't do Francis if he wasn't fat. That Francis is not funny if I do Francis.
I know, but that's just
Funny
his
if he's
content.
giant.
You guys are painting him out to be like some fucking who's that
No,
guy?
I'm not saying he's bad for doing
Yeah,
it.
I'm just saying
he's
this.
his weight to make videos.
Of all the big YouTube subscribers that you can think do channels that do cancerous shit, wouldn't Boogie be one of the ones who don't?
We're not saying that we're just saying that he
fucking
uses
will.
his weight and him being fat and an illness to make money. We're not saying it's bad, but he does do it.
I don't see how he uses that.
think about
Francis,
this.
he makes fat jokes all the
I
time.
know, but that shit is funny. Like I always click on a
He's using
video
it to
that I
make
laugh
money.
at.
It doesn't- You don't have to be sad to make money. You can be happy and make money.
Yeah, like I'm
You can
not
be funny
like
and make money, right,
what
Kelly?
Book does.
Kelly-
I'm not saying there's nothing. I'm
Kelly
saying
shaved the
it's
beard, he can go
wrong.
to Francis.
Because he's smart.
Hey,
He's
I-
using his
Yeah.
disadvantage to his advantage. But to say that he doesn't have problems or like this Total Biscuit is like milking his cancer treatments and shit
That's the
like
thing.
that,
He's not
that
milking it.
is
He's not what I'm trying to say is he's not back
Yeah,
to
Total Biscuit is not milking the
He's
cancer.
not milking.
He's not milking at all. He said
they
this
all
is
do.
no. He's not. That's the
Yeah,
thing. He's only mentioned it.
That's so wrong. Like I don't
Oh.
understand how you think he of all people.
Oh my
would
God.
take it
Okay.
to
All right.
do that.
I'm tired of this conversation.
Oh, but Kelly, don't you think Wings can milk him being big?
Wings is the type of motherfucker to do that.
Nah,
Wings
but you
can-
can't do that though. Why
Wings
does
could be a
one
400-pound
YouTuber do
redneck
it, but the
redneck
other
of
one not?
YouTube? That family, Wings could make bank.
Hold up. I love Wings to death. You guys called me his. What did you call me after
Okay.
this?
So first of all, if Jordy made 10-minute videos of one day in the life of his family, he would make a filthy amount of money off of exploiting
He just
his
doesn't
family.
have initiative.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, you know, I like Wings too, or Jordy, but you know, let's say like Kelly, let's say he makes videos like, you know, Jordy helps his handicapped grandma or something, or do you use those hashtags or whatever they're called? Like, it looks right, and people like feel sorry for him because he's milking the process, just like this biscuit dude.
He's
like,
not.
guys,
That's the thing.
I don't want to worry y'all, but I have cancer. One time,
He's
tweet,
not.
but
He didn't
I,
even say, "I don't want to worry you
But I
guys."
appreciate.
He's like,
I
"Hey, listen, this is
appreciate all
the
the
deal. This
retweets
is
and
what's
favorites.
going on." No, he didn't even
Yeah.
ask for that.
Yeah.
And
Like-
we know.
Like
Rich,
Boogie 5 or
Wait,
3,
Rich,
5 videos ago.
you're feeding the troll right now, both of you.
And like Boogie says, like, guys, I hate YouTube Red coming out, but I have a Patreon website just in case you guys hate YouTube Red with me. So if you don't want to pay for YouTube Red, you can pay for my Patreon account.
I don't understand how that is wrong.
Wait a minute.
you can
I'm not
make
saying
a
that's
video-
wrong.
hold on.
Hold up. Let's look at the biggest money whore I know, Kelly.
Speaking of
Oh, yeah, Kelly
Patreon,
does it too.
I do have a Patreon that you guys can sign up for. Any appreciated, that would be great.
Mhm. Yeah,
Anyways,
if you guys are, you
Kelly
guys,
doesn't
wait a minute.
exploit shit. Kelly has,
everybody does that. I'm not gonna say what Kelly does, but
I
he
could
does
think
it
of-
too.
No, by using your logic that you've been using, I could go and say Kelly's a bad person for saying. I remember a couple months ago he needed like if you could give some to the Patreon to get one of his kids' birthday presents. You remember that over the summer, Kelly?
No, that was a donation.
Or a donation, whatever. Or help me get to TwitchCon. We remember that. We could
Yeah.
look at him
He
and
didn't
say,
even go
hey,
to TwitchCon. He
doesn't
pocketed that money.
no,
Jordy
listen,
said it, not me.
listen. Hold up. We could say that Kelly, said victimizes himself and says, "Hey, I put all this work into it, and I'm not partnered, and I don't have my sub button. Give me money." By your logic, that's what you're saying.
That's what
Yeah,
you're saying.
that's exactly
Someone
what
as small
I'm
as
saying.
Kelly.
In Kelly's defense, he did do that the day he was leaving for.
No,
he was like,
but see,
"All right, give me your
I
money."
straight up,
Forget about the content, give me your money.
But see, there was no shame in it. I straight up put up there, need money, donate, motherfuckers. That's basically what I said.
There was
and
a
they knew
girl.
it. They knew
Except
it.
he wasn't toxic about it.
I wasn't toxic about it. I was being.
And here's the
honest.
thing. And here's the thing. If I would have copped Kelly $100 and then realized, shit, I need to pay for something, Kelly would give me that money back.
I'm not
I would.
I'm not saying what Kelly is doing or other YouTubers
this
is doing
is the
is
point.
right
This is-
or
Okay,
wrong.
just wait a second, guys. Hold on. I am gonna say one thing, and Rich, you're not allowed to say shit afterwards. Okay. Total Biscuit told everybody what was going on. He hasn't said anything about it because he doesn't really want anybody to feel bad for him. He just wants to do his job.
Exactly. His
That's
job,
all I do.
part
That's
of
all
it,
he does.
is keeping his community intact with what's up with him. Would he just... What? He says nothing and then one vlog he's fucking bald? Like, there's no problems here.
He wears a hat every video.
He wears a hat. He's been wearing a hat for a very,
But he's
very
been
long
bald
time.
since the
I
cancer.
am happy that you believe he's not faking it.
But he's not faking it.
I'm sure he's not. And there's no recession and there's no crime in the world.
Oh, geez.
Anyways, so last subject before we leave, before I facepalm so hard right now.
Beast of No Nation. You want to talk about that?
I am so sick of fucking Netflix and their original series about drug warlords and evil people that have been, tearing apart countries for the last 20 to 30 years. Like the whole narco thing, I could care less about him. I don't care. That was the dumbest thing I ever watched.
So, Beast of No Nation is Netflix's first original movie, and it's 2 hours long, and none of it, the topic is real, but none of it is real. It's not based on a true story, but it's about a warlord in
An African warlord.
Africa. Yeah, and it's a civil war, and basically one side, the rebels are using child soldiers fighting against the government, which the government is corrupt. And through the whole movie, you're not sure if the main character, Idris Elba, he was also the gatekeeper in Thor, possibly the new James Bond after Spectre comes out. But
That'll be interesting.
you're not sure if he's the bad guy or not. Like, you're watching, and you're like, yeah, he has child soldiers, but they really make it easy to understand how these child soldiers get sucked in, because it's kind of like you have kids, you could probably imagine most likely your son more than your daughter doing this, but like we're at war and your whole family gets killed and your son's the only one left, and some guy walks up to your son, hands your kid a gun, and says, "We're gonna go fuck up the people who just did this. You coming?" And your son's probably gonna be like, "Yeah, let's fucking go."
Mm-hmm.
And
So
that's pretty
like-
much how it is. Like, they're not kidnapped really, or
Is it kind of like
forced to be there.
we call it like not documentary, but like that kind of style, or is it like action packed the whole time? Or
It's like
what's it
it's a drama with a lot of war action. It's like a war. Imagine Saving Private Ryan, that type of movie, but with child soldiers in Africa. It's
Is it
really
good?
sad. Like,
Is it better than Narcos or the
It's
other
really
ones?
good. It's better. I like it better than Narcos. It's their first movie, and it's really, really good. Idris Elba does a great job. The two kids, dude, you know how child actors kind of suck.
Mm-hmm.
The two main characters, Striker and Agu, they're like, bro, they are great actors. They
As
fucking
we've
killed it.
seen with Jaden Smith.
I like Karate Kid. I thought that was a
These
good
kids
movie.
killed- I liked Karate Kid, but these
I
kids
did
killed it.
too.
They were great.
No, but
Idris Elba did a great job.
Will needs to get his damn kids in check, because man, I'll be damned if just Jaden Smith is.
He has one normal kid of the three, and the one normal one is a football player at Penn State, I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the one that's really quiet.
Yeah, the one that you don't hear anything from, and probably going to go into the NFL because his last name's Smith.
Yep.
He's going to the NFL because he's a black kid. First of all, Jordan.
Jesus, man, that's not even
Well, I'm
that.
just saying, statistically
Yeah, James-
proven.
Jaden's. Oh, one thing that worries me, Jaden's. I saw pictures of Jaden Smith. Over the past couple like months, his hair's gotten really long, and I really hope it's not for dreads, for Static Shock. I can't.
He's gonna be.
Has that been confirmed or
I
not?
know it's they're definitely DC's confirmed they're making a Static Shock movie.
Right, but is it confirmed that's him?
I hope it's not confirmed that it's him, but I really hope it's not.
Well, I mean,
Well,
my
that makes
question:
sense.
are they gonna have Richie in there, his friend? Or are they gonna completely change that around too?
Yeah,
I
are they
think
going
they're
off
doing
the
that.
comic book or the animated series or
Probably the animated series because that's what most people are gonna know.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
kind of why I don't understand.
Even in the comic book, he had Richie with him.
No, but I mean, there's like a few differences and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't. That's why I don't. I saw a interview with Kevin Smith, and he doesn't understand why they made Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern. Why they didn't go with Jon Stewart? Because if you look at every Justice League movie or TV show for like the past 10 years, it's been John.
It's been John.
And it's like, why would you go away from that? John is going to be in the Justice League, rumored to play by Tyrese from the Fast and Furious movies.
Tyrese
I
Gibson.
actually saw a little YouTube video about this where apparently white writers prefer white actors because it's easier for them to make the movie or TV show, wherever it is. Whenever white writers try to use black actors, they can't get away from the thought that the black actor is going to die at some point, like the Walking Dead series or something like that.
Yeah.
So that's probably why it got typecast the way it did.
I saw this thing from I watched the behind the scenes for GTA, the making of GTA, and apparently they had white writers writing the entire every line of dialogue was written by white people, and when they got real inmates to play a lot of the black people, like a lot of the criminals, and they all was like, I'm not saying this. Like the dialogue that the writers had written were completely bad, and like they had the inmates rewrite it.
Like, if you guys ever watch a TV show with what's his name, something Anthony, Blackish, like that is made from a minority cast of writers, and that show is awesome. But if you do the same output and do like white writers with black actors, you get like the most stupidest thing. Like, I think of CJ from San Andreas, like, yeah, dog, you know, like just stupid shit that black people wouldn't actually say, you know. It's like, I don't know.
So Anthony Mackie, he's what's his name in Captain America? Sam Wilson, the guy with the wings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look how few lines he's got in like the recent.
He was talking about the Black Panther movie. He said that he doesn't understand. So Marvel wants to get a black director, and Sam Mackie said it doesn't matter what he's arguing that it doesn't matter what the race of the director is, because the only job of the director is to tell a good story. And
no, it matters. It matters. They don't want to say it matters, but it does. It's been like kind of like proven.
His example is like you didn't get a horse to direct Seabiscuit.
No, but of course Tobey Maguire is in the movie. And he's a white actor, you know. So
That was such a bad movie.
I'm just saying, like, if Hollywood wants Black Panther, it needs to be like a black majority. It needs to be minority writers and probably a minority director to get that movie right.
I don't understand how any of this matters. The production of things.
It does.
I get
You can't fuck up Black Panther because it's huge for the end of the line. Like,
are you talking about a black actor or just the director?
The
Because I understand some roles you might not want either. You might not want a white person, or you might not want a black person.
People would be killed if a white man played Black Panther. That would not. Marvel would get shut down. Disney would have to sell Marvel. There's no way.
oh,
they could,
okay.
No. That's not what I was hinting on. I thought you guys were. I kind of spaced out. Sorry.
A good example is like.
I thought you were
saying.
trying to say like there's less productivity in making like a show or something if a director is.
I would
So
hold
what
on
he's
a second. Hold on. I would like to point out the fact that Stan Lee and Jack Kirby created Black Panther. Continue.
But
basically
look at the example.
Wait, hold up. Citadel, explain this.
Basically, what the argument is they want a black director to direct Black Panther because they think that he'll be able to resonate with the character more. And Anthony Mackie, who was a black person, said that it doesn't matter the race of the director, because the only job of a director is to tell a good story, and your race doesn't help you tell a story.
Exactly. I don't think that.
No, but it does. Like when Samuel Jackson.
How does that even
Like
matter?
when Samuel Jackson was casted as Nick Fury, like look at his monologue. Like his lines are not made for like a white person to say at all.
But it was written by Joss Whedon, a ginger.
His lines are made specifically for like a black type of actor.
David Hasselhoff could have pulled off all those lines too.
No way.
Yeah.
No
Yes.
way.
Hold on a second.
No, this is.
It is the Hoff. Okay, first of all, it is the Hoff. The Hoff can pull off any line.
I'm not saying David Hasselhoff couldn't be Nick Fury. I'm saying David Hasselhoff could not pull off the same lines as Samuel L. Jackson.
Yes, he could have. That has. A director's job is to direct something, and ideally, hopefully, they direct or even write good shit. Race doesn't.
It does matter because, like I said, I don't watch The Walking Dead, but apparently there's a character named one of the very first characters on this show was like some black character named something J, CJ, or something like that.
Okay, you're talking about Morgan. Okay.
And like he went like a whole season or a whole couple episodes without saying nothing and had like stereotypical black lines.
He did, yeah.
And then he dies.
No. You're talking about T-Dog. And Morgan.
T-Dog doesn't die till like season 4. What are you talking about?
Like, there's actually memes. Like,
he doesn't die till they're in the prison.
Like the video I seen is where the memes are using T-Dog, where like 2 episodes in, it still hasn't died. Only a matter of time. You know, like.
But that is a thing in Walking Dead. Like when you get a collection of black people, they always it's been like a known thing that they're going to kill a black person soon.
And then I
don't know if it's on purpose, but think about it. T-Dog dies, and the next episode we get Tyrese and his sister.
they die.
And I wish Tyrese's sister would just die. I cannot stand that character.
The only way I would see you would want maybe a black director for is say you were Kelly, you were gonna they're gonna make a movie about inner city black kids selling drugs, and the director lived in that environment. He would be able to tell the story way better than JW would, because he actually lived there and he was a black man.
I just think that it's insane that.
But you're saying that me living through an experience makes you better, and I would be better telling that story.
If you are a good director, it wouldn't matter. This just comes back to a thing of good or bad director. If you're a good director, then you would ask people, hey, what was it like growing up in this shithole? Hey, what was this like? You wouldn't just assume that you knew what the ghetto was like.
No, but you wouldn't assume. But there would be. I would have years. I would have 18 years of experience living in there. I would have every single day I lived this story. I would be better telling the story than you would.
Yeah, that's true.
You can interview as many people as you want. You're not going to get 18 solid years of information. What the walls look like, what the smell was.
Yes.
How the lights.
If I am a logic. Okay. All right. Here's one. All right. Here it is. Whitey McWhite has to produce what's that rapper movie that came out? Straight Outta Compton. Okay. My ass has nothing. Doesn't understand the reality. No,
that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a story that unless Ice Cube literally directed that, then your example doesn't make sense. Unless Ice Cube was the one who directed it. Unless it was either you, Whitey, or Ice Cube, then your example doesn't make sense.
If I had to direct a movie that I knew nothing about, which I'm sure has happened before, you'd get people to help you if you were a good director. I just don't see how. What if it was just a white guy who understood Compton better than Ice Cube?
Better than the person who lived the story, better than the person whose the story's about. This white guy understood more than what he lived through.
That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say.
That's what I'm saying is that the person that I would be able, if I lived through something, I would be able to tell the story better than you could.
Okay. I'm tired of this conversation.
I don't care what you're talking about. We're having a conversation. Shut up. I listen. I sit through you talking to anime that no one cares about, but I sit through it.
Like overall, the point is we want something like Black We want a movie
you're
that
talking.
to be
No,
done.
you're not. He
Not
muted you. He
correct,
muted you.
but
He-
as
he-
close to perfect
This
as
isn't going-
possible
okay.
to keep up the presentation of Marvel movies.
I can hear Infinite talking.
Yeah,
It's
no,
a
I
stream.
muted you for a second. It's almost 8 o'clock, and this has been going on for a while, and I don't even know what that conversation was really about. It just
It was just basically me saying someone who lived through something. could-
Quite honestly,
Hold on.
I was
it
doing
got
right here.
a little too heated.
I was
And
doing this
as
vocab,
interesting
and I
as it
joined
was-
in halfway through.
As interesting as it was, it just honestly.
Kelly, give your opinion.
Wow.
Do you think someone who lived through a story could tell the story better than someone who didn't?
Do I think somebody else could have directed Straight Outta Compton and still have been a good movie?
That was not the question I
Hold
asked.
on, no. Hold on. I'm using it as
That's
a.
the example. And yes,
as
No,
the
it's not.
example.
Because
Still
I'm
great
not
movie.
saying.
Well,
someone-
yeah, sure,
Straight
Out
Outta Compton. Straight Outta Compton wasn't that good anyway. It sucked.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
god.
Now, am I saying if somebody? Okay, so do I think somebody else could have directed Straight Outta Compton better?
Yes.
Probably not. But if they did, it would be not as good, but it would be interesting because the director would be smart enough to ask them for input.
Here's my question. It's a yes or no question. No examples. Is someone who lived through a story better equipped to tell it than someone who didn't?
I just said that. Yes, the person.
Exactly. That was my whole point. That was the whole
You
point.
wanted to ask other people.
But if
not the
somebody
person
else.
directing it lived
But
it.
theoretically, it could.
But
still
if
be
a
done.
person who didn't live through it and had to direct this, they
Utilize
would
those tools.
they would be an intelligent idea to utilize that and make the movie better.
Oh, here's a perfect example. You're going to do a documentary. You're going to do a biofilm on Steven Spielberg. Now, you could either have Steven Spielberg directed, or
I just agreed with him.
no,
I
I'm
just agreed
making
with
a better
you.
one. This is a different. This is
Yeah,
a different
I get
question.
what you're saying, Jordan.
This is a
They
different
don't-
question, Kelly. Can I finish my question?
Sure.
Fuck you.
This got heated quick.
Sure. He left.
Oh shit!
I just said sure.
Well, he's not in the call. Oh, he left.
Yep.
Oh, like he left. Wow, he got
Yeah,
mad.
he
at
rage
you then.
quit it.
That's
Way to
funny.
go, Kelly. See, this is what happens on Sub Sunday. The minorities stick together and the white supremacists
Jesus
stick together,
Christ.
and we have a show.
And
Wow.
that's the end of this show. Now that I've made Jordan rage quit. All right, guys.
Thanks for having me on.
I will. I don't even know what's gonna happen next week. We'll find out. Love your faces. Everybody say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.